Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is your second stimulus check update, second stimulus package update, and news report. But first, be sure to subscribe to my channel, click the notifications bell, and give this video a like. Let's get this video to 1,000 likes to show Congress that we need more stimulus checks.
6 months for Congress to reach this new deal. Americans are suffering at this moment. How can you assure Americans that relief will come and come soon?
You all asked the most interesting questions. Have you ever known anyone in the history of the United States of America? I can't assure anything, but I can tell you what I expect. I fully expect on those critical issues that we're facing, number one, being able to get all the work we need done and all the funding to be able to get that vaccine in everyone's arm, and that's 300 million people. We'll get that done because you're going to see that the responsibility has already been recognized by the Republicans and Democrats in the Congress because the constituency is going to demand it, number one. Number two, all those people are out there hurting, lost jobs through no fault of their own. They've extended unemployment.
Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, on whom the White House this week effectively placed in charge of representing the Republican side of the issue, underscored Thursday his opposition to a package of the size Pelosi wants. Pelosi and the Senate Democratic leader, Chuck Schumer, that their $2.4 trillion proposal needs to be the starting points for talks. McConnell has advocated for about $500 billion, a top-line number well below the Trump administration's roughly $1.9 trillion negotiating position. Bloomberg goes on to say that observers see little likelihood of a deal before President-elect Joe Biden takes office.
Serious harm to the Republican Georgia Senate candidates who are trying to win their seats and maintain the balance of power in a runoff election next month. Why?
Well, look, I think Americans are just disgusted with the amount of money that is being spent here. You know, I just heard your report about how we're going to run out of money on Monday. Actually, we've run out of money many months ago. We will have ended up borrowing this year $3 trillion, which is just an incredible sum of money. And that includes this $900 billion. If you put another a trillion or so on by doubling this amount of money in these checks or almost tripling it, you're talking about another trillion or so. I mean, we're losing track of all these trillions of dollars. And then, of course, there is the outrage about all of the pork barrel spending in this bill, money for museums, money for transit systems, money for Sudan, and building a wall in Jordan. We can't afford to build a...
And with the control of the Senate next year still in question, Democrats have a shot at retaking the upper chamber if they win 2 runoff races in Georgia on January 5th. According to the Washington Post, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer also tweeted that he supported the idea of larger stimulus checks, but he blamed Republicans for preventing them from being included in the bill. Schumer wrote on Twitter, "We spent months trying to secure $2,000 checks, but Republicans blocked it. Trump needs to sign the bill, tell people and keep the government open, and we're glad to pass more aid Americans need. Maybe Trump can finally make himself useful and get Republicans not to block it again. Under normal circumstances, once a bill is sent to the president, he has 10 days, excluding Sundays, to either sign or veto it. If he does not act during that time frame, the bill automatically becomes law. But if the current congressional session comes to an end during that 10-day window, the pocket veto comes into play. Since the president has not formally rejected the bill and Congress is adjourned."
His holiday. He's under growing pressure this morning to sign off on that deal that was struck by Congress that would provide stimulus payments to millions of Americans facing the financial pain of this pandemic. So let's go now to NBC's Garrett Haake. Garrett, we have these massive bills still hanging in the balance. What is the latest and what are the president's plans this holiday?
Hey, Morgan, good morning and Merry Christmas from Palm Beach, where it was basically a silent night. The president decided to forego his typical church trip on Christmas Eve, also foregoing much of his usual tweeting. The president has been ensconced at Mar-a-Lago, his resort here, where we're waiting to find out if he will sign that massive spending and COVID relief bill. He has a copy of it as of last night. If he chooses to sign the bill with the $600 direct payments...
What do you think should happen next? Should the United States go into lockdown? Or should we stay open? Leave your comments down below. And in regards to our second stimulus check, well, CBS Detroit reports that Joe Biden, president-elect, will have to do a full list when he takes office on January 20th. His transition team was already hard at work putting plans in place. Earlier this week, the Biden-Harris transition team announced the creation of the Transition COVID-19 Advisory Board, a group of public health experts to consult with Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. As Biden says, dealing with the pandemic is one of the most important battles our administration will face, and I will believe and I will be informed by science and by experts. With that being said, folks, that is all the news in today's video. If you found this video useful, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the notifications bell. On this channel, I always provide you with the most up-to-date and reliable stimulus check information, so be sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching, everybody. Until next time, have a great day.